welcome back to Dramatical Murder! Hello everyone, it's been an actual while. I am so sorry that I have been gone for so long. Let me think. Let me think for a little bit. Well, first of all, thank you so much for your patience with me this past... How long has it been? Oh my gosh, it's terrible now that I think about it. For all this time that I kept saying like, hey, I'm gonna be gone for a while, but I'm gonna try to get that video up this week or next week or something, and girl, it just did not happen. I'm so sorry. But we're here now, and like I said, I'm gonna try to keep back on schedule now that we're back on the schedule. Like I said, I just had a very difficult, I guess is the easiest way to say it, very difficult past few months or so. It's been very busy. It's been kind of hectic. I've had a lot of things that I've needed to do, I'll put it that way, but staying vague because it's not like for you guys, it's not important. It's just that I was gone for a while because of it, and I just wanted to say that's why. So, but we're here now. I think it's been so long, but last time we were here, what was I doing? We were with Mink for sure. I think we were about to get to the tower? Were we? I think so. If not, well, we won't get there. But it's okay, we're gonna figure it out. Yeah, I'm so glad to be back. I haven't played a video game, period, in so long. I've been out here. That's all I gotta tell you guys. I've been out here. Yeah. So, anyway, enough about me. Let's get to it, because I gotta remember where we were. Okay. We might actually just be on the second part of Mink's. I'm gonna say second part because I've kind of been dividing these a certain way. But the second part of Mink's route, but we'll figure it out soon enough. So, okay, so when I wake, it's already past noon. I had to check my coil for the first time. Oh, for the time. It's always night in Platinum Jail. I get out of bed, turn on Ren, and head out into the hall. I can hear voices in the living room. Okay. Mink is sitting on the sofa, talking to someone on his coil. A curl of smoke rises from the pipe in his hand. Okay. Mink's conversation happens to end the moment I take a few nervous steps into the room. He looks at me and blows a puff of white smoke. Then he stands and tosses something to me. I barely catch it. It's a bun. Okay, what if I don't want to go out now? So, hurry up and eat? I glance from the bun to Mink and back. With that, Mink heads downstairs. No, I don't know, Alba. Thanks, Ren. Thank you for that. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Mink's bird does a circle above us before following his master. Same, Oba, same. Because it's been a month for me, so... After what happened yesterday, I have no idea how to interact with Mink anymore. Yesterday, maybe it was just the drugs or something, but I kinda lost my mind. I definitely said and did some insane stuff. But why did he go along with it? He could have knocked me out cold with a single punch. So why didn't he? I know he won't answer if I ask. Still, one thing is clear. Mink is after Toei. And since our objectives are the same, it makes sense for me to stick with him. I mean, really, it makes more sense than going at it alone? Okay. I have to follow him. At least, that's what I tell myself. Cramming the bun in my mouth, I run back to get my things, then head downstairs. I dash outside and look around for Mink. There. He's already halfway down the street. Be what it be, Yoba. Be what it be. I expected this, but still. I run after him. Once I catch up, I slow to a walk and follow him silently. It's pointless to ask questions. All Mink wants is for me to shut up and obey him. I don't like it one bit, but I know all too well that nothing I say will get through. So I have no choice but to do what he wants. Mink leads us away from the main street, through narrow alleys and side streets to a secluded block. If I had to guess, we must be near Platinum Jail's outer wall. It's a quiet area. Instead of stores or residences, there are rows and rows of warehouses. Why are we here? Did it have something to do with that phone call? Mink approaches one of the warehouses, goes to the back door, and briskly operates his coil. When the door opens, I can immediately tell there's someone inside. A shape stands in the doorway. For a second, I tense. But then...
Mink-san!
So this is just go Jaku again. Oh, I'm so mean. I'm so sorry. The smiling man shouts cheerfully. I do not remember this. I really don't remember this from the first time I played. Like at all. With a glare, Mink waves the man aside. I quickly step through the door. The warehouse is spacious with high ceilings. It's lined with rows of large wooden crates. The smell of dust is suffocating. Maybe all warehouses are like this. I don't know, but I have to wonder what's being stored here. Several more men appear from the shadows and gather around us. Unless I'm mistaken, these are all of Mink's gang. Oh, members of Mink's gang. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. It's been a while. Sorry. Forgive me. Mink's men clearly weren't expecting to see me. Well, they better. They look to Mink for an explanation, but Mink doesn't say a word. Finally, one of them opens his mouth. Okay, well, I can get that. Like, oh my god. I'm trying to be nice. Okay. He has a plan? First I've heard of it, because he doesn't tell you anything, Aoba. Yo, tell me the plan, y'all. You guys tell me, because Mink ain't saying nothing. Oh. Be nice. One of the men finally loses his patience. Okay. Ah.
Mink-san のそばにいるから俺らがお前を認めると思ったら大間違いだからな。
Oh boy.
調子に飲んじゃねえぞ。
Shame. I'm more dumbfounded than angered by their comments.
てめえら、 つまんねえことほざいてんじゃねえぞ。
Talking about me?
はい。
Okay, she's talking about that. Okay, I was gonna be like, you better not be talking to me.
すんません。
Mink's men don't look happy about it, but they shut their mouths. They seem to really respect Mink. You'd never guess from looking at them. Strange as it may sound, I'm impressed. Mink looks at me,
これは俺の目的を実行するための計画だ。
which I do
こいつ
not
ら
know.
はそのためにこっちへ
A
来てる。
plan I do not know. A plan I do not. Oh, but like shove him or something, please. I'm so. Okay, the plan. Oh, hey, huh?
ミンクさん、例のやつはバッチリ隠しときました。
Okay.
後で場所をメールしときます。
Hmm.
武器もたんまり運んできました。見てください。これでいつでも攻め込めます。
Okay. I'm so just like I'm like elbow right now. I'm just like, okay. One of the guys takes the bag slung over his shoulder and dumps it out on the floor. Guns of varying sizes clatter across the concrete. While the ribstees, swarm them with whoops of joy, Mink picks one up, some kind of machine gun, and looks over it critically.
あとは指示した通りに動け。何か問題が起きたら連絡しろ。
はい。セレブを気取ってる連中に一泡吹かせてやりますよ。
Okay.
プラチナジェイルってどんなとこかと思ったら、なんかナンパな街っすね。この分なら軽く暴れれば楽勝で。
Oh gosh, not this guy again.
そんなに何でもかんでも万事うまくいくと思ったが
So sick of you! I'm sick of you! Suddenly a booming voice echoes through the warehouse. I hate this guy. I hate this guy so much.
悪島
俺だけじゃないぞ
Not just me? Okay. Who's here? Who else is here? Cops swarm out of the darkness surrounding us.
旧住民区をうまく抜け出したつもりだったんだろうが残念だったな、お前たちの雑な動きがしっかり俺の包囲網ちゃんに引っかかってくれたようだな。
Okay.
あの執念だけは大したもんだな。
Yeah.
すみません。
Sorry,
ミン
boss.
クさん。
Whatever. Mink's men have turned pale. The air is tense enough to cut with a knife. Akashima must have been tailing them. Fatal mistake. I expect Mink to fly into a rage.
いい。すでに起きちまったことだ。それよりこの事態を収拾することをまず考えろ。
はい。
はい。
Not what I was expecting. Mink's words have steadied his men. Selfish and violent. That's how I've always thought of him, but now I understand him even less.
向こうは50人はいるか。
Mink quickly assesses the situation. There are only 10 of us, even counting me. It's hard to imagine us getting out of here in one piece, no matter how many weapons we have.
この状態でどうやって
Mink throws something at me. I catch it. A handgun.
自分の身は自分で
Get that
守
Glock! Okay.
これ
Okay.
を使えってのか
Hey, Mink.
他に方法があるなら言え。お前ら準備はい
He's
い
got a
か。
point there. He's got a point there.
はい。
後つけられた俺たちのミスです。落とし前はきっちりつけさせてもらいます。
Alright, that's what they say.
そういうのは後回しだ。まずはここを離れる。行け。
At his signal, Mink's men scatter.
そんなに死にたいなら殺してやる。殺せ殺せ殺せ。
Akushima is no fun. With a triumphant howl, Akushima sets his officers on us. But for some reason, several cops turn around and point their guns at him.
え？おい、何やってる貴様ら。
Well, The cop's gun barks, and the megaphone falls from Akushima's hands.
なんだキレも触れたか
Plot twist, sorry.
これまでの行いが悪かったんだろう
The color drains from Akushima's face.
おいまさか貴様
なんだ
何かしやがったな
お前らの上司よりいい給料払ってやると持ちかけただけ
That's what I
だ
thought.
貴様
We love money. As if to silence Akushima, Mink pulls something from the bag of weapons and tosses it down at his feet. White smoke fills the room with a bang.
しゃあおれおれ
It started. Gunshots and angry roars lance back and forth across the smoke-filled room. I skitter off to hide behind one of the wooden crates. A near miss freezes the blood in my veins. My legs almost give out from the shock, but I find the edge of one of the boxes and get behind it somehow. I hunch down, sticking close to the side of the box. That bullet had hit me. The thought paralyzes me with fear. Mink told me to protect myself, but what does he expect me to do? I'm not like him and his guys. Sure, I've been in brawls before, but never been in a gunfight. Is he asking me to kill? Kill people with his gun? Kill or be killed. That's what it means to protect yourself. But easier said than done. Someone bumps into me from out of the smoke. I try to escape, but he grabs my arm.
おい待て
ミンク
It's Mink, holding a submachine gun.
いつまで隠れてるつもりだ銃はどうした
Okay, well, what am I supposed to do, brother? Okay,
使わねえのかそれとも使いたくねえの
Oh,
か
I'm gonna pinch that nose. You know you're somewhere just like, I'll if I pinch your nose. Okay.
銃は使いたくない
銃を使わねえならお前に残された方法は一つしかねえ
I understand what he's implying. Only one option left. My voice. Power of scrap.
こいつを使え
Here we go. Mink said something on the floor in front of me.
メガホン
Oh, look.
アクシマが持ってたやつ
What a prize to have, huh? What a prize.
俺に考えがあるタイミングを逃すなよ
え
Without another word, Mink dashes out from behind the crate. I follow him with my eyes, uncomprehending.
おいこっちだ
Mink leaps into the open and shouts at the top of his lungs, drawing the attention of the cops. What is he thinking? He's gonna get shot! Oh, don't worry about it, Elba. It's fine. I hear the sound of something hitting the ground, then the room is filled with white clouds once again. This time, the clouds are much thicker. I can't see anything at all.
何
You know, for a guy with a plan, he didn't really tell me the plan. Sorry, I'm just like, okay, man, whatever. I take a breath and immediately start coughing. This flower? Uh-oh. Don't be shooting no guns in here.
なんじゃこりゃ小麦粉くそ撃て撃つんだ
No, don't shoot! Oh my.
おいバカやめろお前らともかく俺を殺す気か撃つのやめろ
I was gonna say, don't shoot!
煙幕弾と違うんだ引火して飛び散ってる粉から粉へ飛び火して倉庫ごとドカーンだぞ
Oh my god. How do you not know that as a cop? You know what I mean?
おいやれ
Ming shouts to me, pointing at the disoriented cops. I don't want to use my power if I can avoid it. But right now, it's my only hope of escaping without hurting anyone. You say that, but I don't want to use my power because I don't want to hurt people. But it's the only way I can escape without hurting people. Sorry. Sorry. I know what he's saying, but you know. I put the megaphone to my mouth and closed my eyes. Try to shut out the noise around me and focus on the sound of my heartbeat. I need to do my part. I focus my will into my voice. Yeah, totally didn't hurt anybody over. Yeah, it'd be like that. Did it work? The gunshots have stopped, but now all I hear are groans of pain. Little by little, the white haze clears. What I see freezes my blood. Yeah, see, okay. Everyone, including Mink's men, is writhing on the floor. No. This isn't a success. This is a failure. Failed.
Oi, 行くぞ.
Mink's like, let's go. Mink grabs me by the arm.
でもあんたのチームのやつらは
They're fine.
警察の増援が来てる。
It's
いいから
fine.
走れ。
It's fine. Mink yanks on my arm and we start running. I hear footsteps running towards us from the other direction. My head is pounding, as if to torment me. My attempt to use scrap was a disaster. Mink's men were caught in it too. I'm sure that my lack of focus was the problem. I failed to control the power. An intense wave of self-loathing hits me. But it's too late for regret. I know that. I know. We escape from the warehouse and head back to Glitter. After we get back, it's a while before either of us speak. I don't have the energy to go upstairs. I just lean against the wall and stare at my feet. Mink sits at the table, puffing away at his pipe.
チームのやつら大丈夫なのか
They'll be fine.
どうもこうもね。あとはあいつら次第だ。
You know, he's got a point. He's got a point there. He's right.
警察に捕まったりしてるん
What
じ
if
ゃ
they get arrested? Girl, they've been arrested.
だったらどうする？助けにでも行って全員一緒に捕まる
In
か。
platinum jail. Sorry. I'm sorry. It's been so long. I have to make bad jokes. We're already in jail. A platinum jail. Oh, goodness. It hurts just to speak, so I swallow, coating my dry throat with saliva.
俺のせいだよな。あの時、俺がもっとうまくやれてたら。
Okay, Oba. Mink sets his pipe on the table and strides up to me. Oh, here we go. Suddenly, his massive hand is around my throat. He slams me into the wall, gazing down at me as I struggle with cold, expressionless eyes.
つくづく進歩のねガキだな。
Okay.
後悔すれば何かが動くのか？そんなくだらねえことに使う時間はねえんだよ。現実を見ろ。いつ誰がお前を責めた？独りよがりの干渉に浸ってんじゃねえ。そんなのは思考放棄してるのと変わんねえんだよ。
So, before we continue, I just want to say, what Mink is saying You know, I'm like, yeah, you got a point ish, but like Mink has told us nothing this whole time. I don't know what's going on half the time. He's like, I've got a plan and you know what to do, and I'm just like, I don't know what to do. Honestly, I do not know what to do. I'm confused, very confused. I don't know. I really don't. So in this moment, I want to be like, okay, I see your points, Mink, but I'm like, I'm just so confused this whole time. You got me running around. I don't know what's going on. Like, how am I supposed to feel anything? You know, how am I supposed to know? How am I, like, I don't know. You know, he's like, what? You're all like caring about like all your self-important stuff. I'm like, I'm just confused. I really am. Anyway, let's continue.
この後に及んで逃げるな。
Even though we just ran, but okay. I'm sorry. With a last hard shake, Mink releases my neck. I start coughing violently as soon as my airways free, but before I can recover, Mink grabs me by the hair. Ow! He tugs my head back hard, so I'm looking right up at him. My nerves scream in agony. No, that must really hurt. That must really hurt.
いい加減腹くくれ。お前に自覚がないなら引っ張り出してやる。その方が都合がいい。
何？
Okay. I feel an intense sharp pain from my hair, the likes of which I have never felt before. Mink has grabbed a hold of my hair and sunk his teeth into it. The pain is so intense, like he's gnawing through raw nerves. Sweat breaks out all over my body. The agony is blinding. All I can see is red. I can feel the pain. I want to escape the pain so badly that before I know it, I punched Mink in the face. Ew. The pain abruptly stops. When I return to my senses, Mink is glaring at me sidelong. Okay. Okay. His answering punch spins my world around. As I stagger, Mink grabs me by the shoulders and tries to flip me around.
こっちに背中向けて壁に手つけ。
What is that? Oh my gosh. I can guess what's coming.
冗談じゃねえ。ふざけんなよ。
Okay. I try to knee him in the stomach. But he blocks me easily and punches me in the face again. My vision cuts out briefly. The taste of blood fills my mouth.
早くしろ。
嫌だっつってんだろ。
I throw another punch, but he catches my arm and punches me instead. He's so much stronger than me. He isn't even trying.
嫌だ。
As I struggle, Mink once again grabs my hair and pulls it back. Liquid fire sears my nerves.
離せ。
うるせえよ。
The punches have left my vision a blur. He flips me around as I stumble and slams my swollen cheek against the cool wall. He traps me against the wall, bringing his full weight to bear. His smell, like cinnamon, surrounds me. No. I ball my hands into fists. My jaw is clenched so hard I think it might shatter.
なんでなんなんだよ。
I mean, I know, but also I'm just like, I'm sorry, I'm like, helpless and humiliated. I can't stop the words from coming.
俺が望んだわけじゃないのに、こんな力。俺はただ普通に生きてければそれでよかったんだよ。
See, that's how they get you, but every time you're just like, I'm good with being normal, they're like, no.
でもあんたはばあちゃん助けてくれたから、だからあんたがやれって言うならやるし、腹だってくくれって言うならくくるよ。でも
Sorry, I'm not I'm sorry, I'm just... I think it's like I'm having a really hard time being like... The dialogue with Mink is like so... I don't know, what's the word? I'm having a hard time being like... Sure, Oba would say it. You know, it's like because Mink is giving me like nothing half the time to work with, like word wise, it's like I think Aoba is also having trouble figuring out what to say to him to get anything out of him. So I'm just like, yeah, Aoba has said like, oh, because, well, has he said it? Well, but he's expressed it. I guess I should say he's expressed it, that it's like, hey, you know, saving Granny is like a very big deal to me. I will help you, you know, but I don't know what you're doing half the time. So what am I supposed to do? You know?
でも迷うんだよ。
Yeah.
俺だってわけわかんねえんだよ。
Yeah.
いきなりいろんなこと言われて、はいそうですかって飲み込めるかよ。
Yeah. Yeah. You know, I think that's the main thing I have with Mink here, like in general, is that I'm just like, we're here together. You said you'd help me and I would help you or whatever, or, you know, maybe he didn't say he would help me. You know, it's like Elba was like, hey, like, what plan you have? It's like, I'll help, but it's just like, just sit there, just go there, let's leave, let's go, hey, sit here. Like, you know, it's like, I don't have any context. Like, I go to this club, I get high on the light drugs, and then you're just like, you're stupid. Like, okay, about like what? I didn't know. What was I supposed to do? How can I prepare if you just get in there? Like, you know? We're going somewhere. Okay, where are we going? Says nothing, you know? Sorry. Anyway, let's keep going. let's just keep going.
少しぐらい迷うくらいさせてくれよ。もうこういうの嫌なんだよ。俺はあんたとは違うんだ。
At the end, I'm practically sobbing. My shoulders have begun to tremble. Mink reaches around and grabs my chin from behind. He forces me to turn around and look into his piercing eyes.
お前が背負ってるのは宿命だ。生まれた時から決まってたもんなんだよ。
Okay, but are you one of these
guys?
guys? Are you one of these guys? Are you?
だが、そういうもんを背負ってるのはお前だけじゃねえ。
Okay.
誰だって同じだ。
Well, that's not what we're
自分だけ
saying.
が悲劇の主人公だと思うな。
See, he's saying all these lofty things, and I'm like, okay, I get that, but like, why are you saying it to me?
お前が望んだか望んでねえか関係ねえ。今、お前の目の前にあるのは、お前がその宿命を背負ったという現実だけだ。周りなんざ関係ねえんだよ。嫌なら死ぬ気で抵抗しろ。流されるな。
But I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. How was I supposed to do anything? Right. I'm just in. Sorry, I'm kidding.
お前がどうするかを決める
Oh
のは
my gosh.
全部
Okay.
自分自身だろうが。 それともお前は誰かに決めてもらわなきゃ進めねえようなバカなのか
I am having mad flashbacks to Taisho Alice, where it's just like, hey, do you know where we are? Why don't you figure out, stupid? Like, I don't. Like, we're in a dark, like, never a room of never-ending darkness. I don't know. I don't know where we are. Maybe you know, person who might know something because I don't know. It's like, you're so stupid. I'm gonna yell at you for an hour because, like, you're so dumb. I'm like, I have amnesia. Don't you know? No, I don't. That's why I'm asking you. That's what I feel right now. Oh, but it's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you are thinking, what you are doing. You say you have a plan. You told me to do these things, but I don't know the bigger picture here. How am I supposed to help or be useful if I don't know what's going on? Please inform me. I'm not trying to be a hero. I'm not trying to be like, oh, are you like a person who can't do anything without being told? Well, that's not the point, Mink. That's not the point. Wow, I am sorry. I'm popping today. Okay, I didn't expect to get into a verbal fight with Mink today, but.
俺は俺のやりたいようにやる。お前がどう考えてるかは
We're not talking about the needs. I just want information. I want to know what is going on. That's all I'm saying, Meg. Oh, mercy.
なんだ。
He tears my pants up. Okay. My boxers go with them.
俺はこんな力使いたくない。でも俺は自分が一体何なのかを知りたい。
だったらまず全てを捨てろ。お前を覆ってる何もかもな。
I have no idea what. I'm so sorry. The mink method. I don't understand the mink method. I don't understand that. I do, but at the same time, I'm just like, I just don't. I feel like there was such an easier way to do this. You know what I mean? I just feel Mink's just like, I'm gonna beat you up until the power comes out. I'm like, you could. I feel absurd. I'm so sorry. That's the real answer. I just feel like I'm in an absurd situation. Like, you know, I don't feel like, you know, it's like, I know this situation is supposed to be like, oh my gosh, I'm like having like a thing, because it's just like, I don't understand what's going on. So we're like kind of like, it's like a psychological like fight or whatever. And I'm just like, I don't even know. I'm just clicking through and I'm like, oh, okay, I guess.
じゃなきゃ本当に欲しいもんは手に入らねえ。
What do we even want? Oba doesn't even know what he wants in this right now, honestly. Okay. His cold voice echoes in my ears like an incantation. He presses himself against me. Everything after that is a blur. Just as I'm about to collapse to the floor, something holds my body up. I feel like I'm floating. The world is moving around me. Like I'm being carried somewhere. Then, something soft envelops my body, and I sink into darkness. When I open my eyes, I see the ceiling. Am I in one of the second floor bedrooms? stare at the ceiling for a while, feeling like an empty husk. I don't want to think about anything. I just want to sleep forever. Just sleep. Slowly drift off, letting pain and exhaustion take me. Waking up the next day is miserable. My body feels like lead and everything aches. After a while, I manage to sit up. My face throbs from the beating Mink gave me. I can tell the insides of my cheeks are cut. Even my guts hurt. A fire swept through my body. Yesterday. It's the last thing I want to think. But it's strange. I actually feel a little better. I let it all out, all the fear and frustration I was keeping bottled up. I just laid it all out there. Mink was tormenting me. Kinda ironic to think that Mink's forcing it out of me made me feel better in the end. Okay. What does he even want with me anyway? It gives me goosebumps when I remember him whispering orders into my ear. He told me to unleash the thing hiding inside. What would have happened if I'd done what he'd asked? Can Mink see it? Part of me. Come to think of it, Mink must have carried me to bed. I would have expected him to just leave me there when he was done with me. Why? I felt something like this before. I saw him interacting with his guys from scratch. Most of the time, just violent and selfish. Sometimes. I just don't know. I slowly get out of bed and start up Ren.
おはよう、レン。
おはよう、青葉。ひどいコンディションだ。大丈夫か?
Oh no, Ren. Oh no.
ああ、大丈夫。
I force a smile in response to Ren's question and drag myself out of the room. I went to get a shower first. Mink's seed is still inside me, and the sensation of it oozing down my thighs is disgusting. I leave the bedroom with Ren and head downstairs. Mink is sitting on the couch in the downstairs living room, fiddling with some kind of device. His bird is preening on the back of the couch. Oh, hello there. One of my kitties has come up here. Hold on. Oh boy. What are you up here? You are... Enough. Go and sit on the cushion. Sit on the cushion. The moment I see him, my heart starts to pound. The faint smell of cinnamon in the air only makes it worse. I decide to ignore him and head straight for the room. Or the bathroom, excuse me.
Oi.
Yes, Kitty. Sorry, Kitty is... Kitty wanted to come over to the desk. I turn around, trying to look calmer than I feel.
なんだよ。
こいつをお前のオールメイトに入れておけ。
Okay.
え?
Mink throws something at me. I catch it. It's a tiny USB stick.
なんだこれ。
タワーには警備のために武装特化したオールメイトが配備されてる。そいつらをぶっ壊すプログラムだ。タワーに入ったらお前のオールメイトをオンラインにつないでばらまけ。
そんな情報どこで手に入れたんだよ。
You got information, Alba.
看守からな。
A guard. A guard. He said something similar about the club membership card. Prison system in the old residential district is as messed up as everything else. Apparently, it's perfectly normal for prisoners to exchange information with guards and the police.
これを仕込んだらレンはどうなるんだよ。
さあな。
Rude.
さあなって。そんな危険なもんレンに入れるとか冗談じゃねえし。絶対嫌だ。やらねえ。返す。
バカか。
Ming narrows his eyes at me.
前から思ってたが、どうしてそこまでオールメイトにこだわる？オールメイトなんてただの消耗品だろうが。
Rude.
それとも人形がないと寂しくて眠れない
Okay,
の
calm
か。
down. Calm down.
消耗品って言い方やめろ。俺はレンをそんな風に思ったことは一度もない。
だから壊したくないってのか。こんなのただの機械だ。いくらでも代替があるガラクタだぞ。
Okay.
違う。あんたはそうかもしれないけど、俺はレンはそんなんじゃねえんだよ。
Not how I feel about Ren. I glance at Mink's all made out of the corner of my eye. What does the bird think about what his owner said? He just keeps on preening his feathers like he hasn't heard a thing. Maybe he's heard before and accepts it.
てめえの考えなんざどうでもいい。これは計画の一部だ。
Okay.
必ず実行しろ。
嫌だ。
しくじったら何もかも終わりだ。お前一人の問題じゃねえんだ。
Okay. I look down at Ren. He meets my gaze silently, tongue hanging out. I can't. Just can't do it. As I stand there holding the USB stick, Mink gets up and walks towards me. By the time I realize he's there, it's already too late.
いつまでも舐めたこと言ってんじゃねえ。
Okay, I can say the same about you. No, sorry. I stumble back, mouth tasting of blood. His punch must have reopened the cuts from last night. I wipe my mouth and shoot Mink a glare. It's one thing if he screws with me, there's no way I'm letting him use Ren.
あんたこそな。人に何かやってほしいなら、もうちょっと物事の筋って門を通せよ。
Driven by anger, I throw a punch at me. You threw a punch at the very large, muscular man. Okay. I'm not even surprised when my punch doesn't land. Still weak from last night's assault. His answering punch knocks me to the floor.
これ以上ぶん殴られたくねえなら言う通りにしろ。
Mink sits back down on the couch, picking his pipe off the table in the process. As angry as I am, I still have questions. He told me himself that the plan is all he cares about. My feelings don't matter in the slightest. But what is he so hell-bent on accomplishing exactly? I know he's after Toei, but he never told me why. There has to be a reason. Something driving him to trample everything in his path. His will is just so strong. But this issue is something else entirely. I refuse to let him lay a finger on Ren. Just then, Ren nudges my leg.
青葉、
レン。
Ren has the USB stick in his mouth. I must have dropped it at some point.
これを使え。
でも、そんなことしたら
Think you
お前。
might?
大丈夫だ。青葉、気持ちがぐらついているようだが、ミンクは目的を遂行することに対して一切のためらいや迷いがない。
Consequently.
だから達成する確率も高いだろう。
I've calculated it.
それが青葉の目的と一致しているなら、俺がそのために使われることには何の異論もない。青葉もそのことは理解しているはずだ。
Ren is too good for this world.
でも、そしたらお前が壊れる。そんなの嫌だ。
俺が壊れたら見てくれるんだろ。
He's got a point. He's got a point.
レン。
違うのか。
No.
もしかしたら俺の力だけじゃ直せないかもしれない。
その可能性は否定できない。だが青葉が直せる可能性は
No, he's
全
got
く
a
ゼロと
point.
いうことではない。
He ain't wrong, he ain't wrong.
レン。
Ren trusts me completely. I'll just have to prove worthy of his trust. I stroke Ren's back with my whole hand and take the USB stick from his mouth.
わかった。じゃあつなぐからな。
Alright, let's get it.
あ
Ren rolls over the floor, exposing his belly to me. I part Ren's fluffy fur to find the USB port. After a moment's hesitation, I plug in the stick.
接続完了。
After making that announcement, Ren gets up and shakes his body. I look him over carefully to make sure nothing's wrong.
大丈夫か？
ああ、良好だ。
そっか。
I breathe a long sigh of relief, but the real trial is yet to come. Can't lower my guard yet. Feeling eyes on me, I turn around. Mink is staring at me while puffing on his pipe. The way he lounges on the couch reminds me of the ordeal in that abandoned building. Only a few days have passed, but it feels like ages.
そのオールメイトの方がよっぽど物分かりがいい
Okay,
ようだな。
calm down. I answer with a silent glare, reminding myself why I came here. I have to stop Toei and save the old residential district. Cooperating with Mink is the best way to do that. Like Ren said, his plan has a high chance of success. But while I understand that on an intellectual level, emotionally it's difficult. I'm doing the right thing, aren't I? Hugging Ren close, I move to the wall and sit down on the floor. I gently stroke Ren's back, looking anywhere but at Mink. Am I really doing the right thing? Is this really okay? Dragging Ren into my mess and turning him into a tool? Ren looks up at me with his tongue hanging out. When I see his stupid little face, all the guilt and regret I've been trying to suppress wells up inside me. Same, brother. I bury my face in his fur, choking back the feelings crashing over me. So sorry, Ren. Stay like that until the wave of emotion has passed.
Ah, そうだ。
I open my eyes to the sound of Mink's voice. I must have dozed off at some point.
ああ。そっちに渡したいやつがいる。
Oh. Mink is talking to someone. Phone call. I've got someone I want to turn over. Ooh. No way. Instantly, I'm fully awake. I sit Ren softly down on the floor and use the wall to pull myself up. Mink is on the couch, fiddling with his coil. Conversation apparently over. I walked over and put my hands on the back of the couch. Mink turns to look at me.
今の何の話だ？
No.
And he's once again not going to tell me the plan. Mink raises an eyebrow, but only a fraction.
渡したいやつがいるとかなんとか言ってただろ。
See, it's like I want so bad to be on the team, but he's just like, you're not really on the team ever, but you should be on the team, and like, don't be a whiny baby about it, but then also be on the team, but I'm not gonna tell you anything. That's what's making me... Anyway, sorry.
お前に話す必要は
You
ね
don't need to know. You see what I'm saying? They're like, yes, I do. Ugh, that again. I don't know how many times I've heard him say that now. Letting my fears drive me, I continue.
俺のことじゃないよな。
Mink says nothing. I'm used to him not answering my questions, but this just makes me panic.
どうなんだよ。
うるせえな。
Mink suddenly gets to his feet.
おい。
今日はチームの連中からの連絡待ちだ。外には出ない。
With that, sorry, one of my kitties is making a funny noise. With that, Mink vanishes upstairs. The sound of his door slamming echoes through the house. I look up at the second floor, left to stew in my growing anxiety. Is that call about me or not? Feeling restless, I sit down on the edge of the couch and put my face in my hands. I hope shutting out the world will help to calm my mind. Assuming that call was about me, who does Mink plan to turn me over to? The cops? Toei? No, he wouldn't do that. Can I really say that with confidence? I don't know a thing about Mink. It's not like he's told me anything. This could all be some elaborate ruse. Sam, I have no basis to trust Mink. If anything, the evidence tells me to do the opposite. When it comes to his goal, Mink doesn't hesitate. He isn't picky about his methods either. I have the power to control people, which makes me the perfect chip to bargain with Toei. It's too dangerous. I can't trust him. I have Ren to worry about too. I need to get away. I pull my hands away from my face and steel my resolve. Late that night, I slip out of my room. Get myself dressed, put Ren in my bag, and leave my room as quietly as possible. I pause in the hall and glance at Mink's room. I have to make sure he doesn't hear me. Where will I go? What will I do? I haven't given it any thought. I just need to get away from this place. Stilling my breath, I proceed through the living room and down the stairs. All I can hear is the faint sound of the air conditioner. I look back up at the second floor just to be sure, but there's no sign of Mink. I'm in the clear. I feel anxious, impatient, and lost, but I force myself through the front door. After I gently close the door behind me, I let out a soft sigh. I've made it this far. I just need a place to hide. I head straight for an alley, avoiding the main street. I open a map on my coil as I walk. I want to keep the outskirts of town as best as I can. All sorts of stuff is going through my mind. Mink will come looking. I'll have to stay ahead, and I'll have to get to Toei by myself. But I don't want to use it. Maybe Scrap could help? I also have to uninstall that program Mink made me put on Ren. Uh-oh. He's following me. I hear the flapping of wings. Looking up, I see a bird fly overhead. Couldn't it be? I'm just being paranoid. Just a bird. A regular old bird. In a very cultivated, closed off city. Walled city, but okay. No such luck. Yeah. That's what I thought. Oh! Another one of the kitties came up. The flapping is back. I look up again and gasp. A cockatoo with plumage of brilliant colors soars gracefully through the air toward me. He found me. I really don't remember this part. I run for my life, driven by fear. The map is forgotten. I don't care where I'm going, as long as it's far away. I take a turn down a random alley, not knowing where it will lead. But the sound of flapping wings still follows me. Halfway down the alley, I skid to a stop. I'm so out of breath, I can't even speak. I hunch over, supporting myself on my knees with both hands. All the while, my mind is completely focused on what's in front of me. Oh, here we are again. Mink stands there, blocking my path. My heart sinks into the pit of my stomach. Oh, hello, kitty. It's no use. Mink knew all along. He knew exactly what I was thinking and what I was going to do. If you guys could see one of my cats here, they're trying to hop over the mic. And are you gonna step on the keyboard, child? No, he's not. Okay, come on. Sorry, y'all. Okay. Okay, we're gonna continue. I can't win. I can't even put up a fight. Mink strolls up to me at his usual pace and grabs me by the bangs. Of course. The pain forces a groan from my lips. He pulls my head up, forcing me to meet his eyes. The stare is hard as steel.
予想通りの行動しやがって。バカが。
Mink tugs on my hair again, pulling my face closer. His icy glare pierces my soul.
俺から逃げられると思うな。
Okay. What was that? Felt like a jolt of electricity running through my body. It wasn't fear. It wasn't cold. It was something that came from much deeper within.
来い。叩き込んでやる。
He lets go of my hair and grabs my arm instead. Feel my whole body go numb. Okay.
離せ！嫌だ！離せよ！
Oh, okay. Hold on. Kitty crossing. Okay. But no matter how hard I shout, my voice just echoes back at me off the dark alley walls. Mink drives me back to Glitter, his grip nearly strong enough to wrench my arm from its socket. We tried, besties, we tried. As soon as we get inside, Mink hurls me to the floor. My back takes the full force of the impact, blasting the air from my lungs. Next, something explodes against my right cheek. I curl up into a ball, coughing. After the 5th or 6th punch, the room starts to sway. My mouth is full of blood. All I can smell is iron. The kick to my stomach leaves me gasping. The heavy toe of his boot sinks into my stomach again. This time, the pain makes me black out for a second. Barely breathe as it is, but the nausea and coughing makes it worse. My eyes fill with tears. I fear that it will go on forever. Suddenly, pain begins to fade. My thoughts, too, start to feel murky. I'm drifting off to sleep. You know, it's so much easier to just pass out. Just as that thought floats lazily through my mind, then I'm awake again. Yeah. The weight drops down on my hips. At the same time, something closes around my throat. Yeah. I snap back to reality. Sorry. Oh, there goes gravity. Mink is on top of me, choking me with both hands. Yeah. Mink commands in a growl as his thumbs press into my trachea. An instinctive terror grips my heart, choking the life out of me, yet his face is perfectly calm. He could kill me at any time without a moment's hesitation. Killing me would mean nothing to him. And it's that, not his words, is truly terrifies me. As I struggle to break his grip, Mink brings his lips to my ear.
普通の奥底にあるもんを探り出せ。お前が隠してるもんの正体をさらけ出せよ。
Mink's lips touch my ear, moving slowly with each of his words. His voice lowers. until it's barely a breath.
本当は知ってるんだろうが、叩きのめされて支配されて落ちるとこまで落ちた方が楽だってことを。
Surrender to let him dominate me. It's easier? Maybe he's right. It would be so much easier to just admit defeat, to forget what I want, stop resisting, to accept whatever he says. If I do that, I know I'll be able to take pleasure in my suffering. Defiance has brought me nothing but pain. Maybe I should just give up already. A dangerous thought flashes through my mind. It's such a sickly sweet temptation. I know from my wild youth how comfortable it can be to just sink into depravity. And how much it can hurt to fight it. It's exactly why I've tried so hard to avoid temptation. To lead a quiet, normal life. Now, with my body and mind beaten to a pulp, I can't get the thought out of my mind. Maybe that's what Mink is trying to draw out of me. The part of me that will admit defeat, surrender, and do exactly as he says.
つまらねえプライドは捨てろ。お前は俺には勝てない。絶対に。俺の腕に
Okay,
落ちて
that's
こい。
suddenly we're going somewhere else. Maybe I've done enough. I can't beat Mink. I never will. So why not just admit defeat already? Maybe I should just let it happen. It's like a switch flipping in my mind. A high, soft gasp escapes my mouth. Mink's grip on my neck loosens. He stares into my eyes for a few seconds before bringing his face close to mine. I hear what sounds like sniffing before he lifts his head again. There's a faint trace of a smile on his lips. At least that's how it seems to me.
それでいい。てめえは俺だけ見てろ。
Okay, I don't know the plan. I still don't know the plan. I still don't know the plan. While his words sound almost sweet, they're anything but. They're a declaration of victory, a demand for total unconditional submission. But by now, even the sting of defeat has faded. Now there is only the shiver of goose flesh as Mink's command washes over me. It's easier to just accept it. Mink keeps one hand around my neck as the other gropes around my lower body.
膝上げろ。
Okay. Lift my legs like I'm told, making it easy for him to remove my clothes. He tears my pants and underwear off. I said I didn't feel humiliated. I'd be lying. But the thrill is so much greater. He places his hand under one of my thighs and lifts it up. My heart begins to pound even harder. And yet, I don't even consider trying to escape. In fact, I'm actually looking forward to it. This time, I'll learn what lies beyond the torment. I'm going to fall into the depths of depravity, and allow myself to be carried off into bliss. It's too late to turn back. Something is happening to me. I don't know what. All I can do is surrender to the ecstasy coming from deep within. For a bit, I start to feel like I'm drifting off again. Can't even think. It sounds so strange. And then the darkness takes me. Who is it? Oh no, it's just the. I was like, ah, no. Alright, okay, so that, oh my gosh, so much. Okay, so probably for you guys this episode is, once again, probably shorter, because I had to cut out some things, because Mink is wild like that, yeah, so that's the end of our episode today. Next episode, I'm pretty sure I should be finishing Mink's route, hopefully, fingers crossed. That we can get there and then we can start on Clear's route. But we'll just see how much time I can give to each episode from here on out. I still have one more convention for convention season as of now. So I just have that at the end of September. I have LA Comic Con. So I will be able to do videos leading up to it, because I'm just going to try to pre-record what I can and then schedule it, and then we'll be fine. I should be fine schedule-wise for that, unless something comes up again. But otherwise, you know, we should be back on schedule. We shouldn't be too bad after this. I have not been working for the past like month or two, but I am starting, question mark, I should be starting a new job very soon, so that will also kind of like help me with what's going on, you know, so that should also help out with scheduling a bit more, because now I won't be like kind of going everywhere trying to figure out where I'm supposed to work, you know what I mean? So, but next time we'll probably be able to finish Mink's route, because I think this is the amount that I've been doing so far, where we just do 3 videos per route, depending, who knows, maybe I'll have to give Mink an extra video, I don't know, we'll see. So otherwise, we should just be back on track soon. Yeah, so, as always, please don't forget to follow me on social media, Instagram, TikTok, Bluesky, X/Twitter. Check out my podcast, You Can Smooch Tho, a podcast about all things boys love and other related items, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, YouTube Podcasts. Check out my Ko-Fi shop that is in the process of updating at the moment. I need to restock / recount some merchandise. It's been so long I've forgotten this outro, so please forgive me. Please. As always, also check me out on Twitch. I haven't been active on there in a while, but you know, follow me over there as well. Otherwise, you know what? You guys know where I'm at. I will remember this outro better for next time. It's been a while. I'm so sorry. But as always, you know, it's been crazy out there in the world, wherever you are. Please, as much as you can, stay happy, stay healthy, stay well, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye! Night-night!